Hello guys, back with another episode of Pipe Force Tobacco Reviews. Smoking episode 2 today, and the pipe I'm using for this review is just a little, straight billiard, maybe pot, bowl shaped little Molina pipe. Spin that around. There. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, just a little Molina pipe. I picked that up at the Chicago Pipe Show as well. And I picked up a little pewter tamper of a little cat. It's pretty heavy. You can pretty much just use the weight of the tamper to just tamp. Works pretty good. So episode 2, it's Clone Wars, I think is what it was called.
What did he say?
I'm surprised that they made it a mild blend, considering that the movie wasn't really mild. A lot of stuff happened during that movie. But I think maybe it was to set up everything for episode 3. Because all the base tobaccos, I'll tell you what's in it, all the base tobaccos are really mild ones. It's just bright Virginias and red Virginias, along with some stoved Virginias. But then in the background, you get a little bit of smokiness and some other elements that are coming in through. So you have Latakia in the background. And then the other elements that are going to be coming through is Catarini Oriental tobacco. And then something new that they're doing also with that is they're periquing it. So it's like periqued Catarini. So how they process that Oriental, which kind of gives it a lot of different flavors. Of course, right when I hit the record, there's a plane somewhere flying over. Just talking in broad strokes about this tobacco. It is smooth like the other ones, very smooth. It is pretty mild. I do get that Latakia though in the background. And the Catarini really just kind of is sitting back in the background, just kind of like waiting to make its appearance every once in a while, kind of chiming in. But it's really not like a flavor you get a lot of. You get a lot of the base ones that they use, which are the Virginia ones, and then the sweeter stoved Virginias. Then the Latakia with every once in a while the Catarini coming into play with a little bit of like a blueberry or pomegranate type of flavor. And I think that's from the periqued Catarini that they are putting in this. I'm also smoking or sipping on some smoky tea, so that kind of pairs well with the Latakia tobacco, helps bring out some of the smokiness a bit. Yeah, it's pretty mild. Not getting any tongue bite from it at all, or anything resembling tongue bite. No noticeable nicotine. Burns just like the other ones too, as far as the ash goes, the ember. I'll post a image that shows what it looks like in the pressed form, and then when it's rubbed out, it's a lot darker than what I was expecting. Just got back from the farmers market and a art show with a bunch of different local artists from not only this city but some of the surrounding cities. That was pretty cool. No pipes, so maybe in the future, since I'm getting into like pipe making, that would be an option maybe. I think maybe in the future it'd be kind of cool to do like a time-lapse video of shaping a pipe freehand style or something. Just kind of set the camera up high. I have this little tripod thing that kind of has these little clamps, so I'm thinking about maybe putting one of those up in the rafters of the garage and shooting down. Have to see how that looks. Yeah, I'd rate this one like 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. Not comparing it to any of the other blends, we're not doing that yet in this series, but comparing it to like other tobaccos that I've had. It's almost like a smoky blueberry. Hay that's been spritzed with smoky tea and blueberry juice dumped on it. The smallest amount of blueberry juice. I'll give this one a 4. 4 out of 5. The only reason I don't give it anything higher is because I think they just didn't put enough of their new elements in it. So like the Catarini Perique or the Catarini alone, like I'd like to have those kind of more up front just because that would be something completely new, but it's still good. So I'll give it a 4. You got that tamper. This is a bag it came in. I'll put a link in the description of their website, potentially, if I can make out what that bottom part says. It's kind of hard to read it. But yeah, there's only one of these at the Chicago Pipe Show, so it's kind of cool. This little cat sitting on top of a log or a post. And the Molina pipe. Kind of liked how this flares out a little bit here and gets tucked back in. A little silver band. Sandblasted. All right. Take it easy, guys. Later.